think it's kind of ironic. It's a dark and stormy night as we're trying to tackle what is a very difficult pickle that you all have been put in. I echo the statement of the gentleman with the crutches and that we are all in this together. I also echo what the very tall woman said, that, and I think we're adding this to the phrase of NIMBY, is not next to me. I'm going to be clear, she didn't want it next to me. But my name is Todd Talaska. I've got 4 children that I'm raising here in Palos Verdes Estates. All 4 attended Town and Country preschool under the stewardship of Miss Sharon and Miss Tony. My wife attended some 40 years ago, though I would tell you she looks 25. We are here in support of St. Francis and Town and Country School. You know, and I have the pleasure of serving on the Town and Country Board with Miss Sharon, Miss Julie overseeing day-to-day operations. And as I said before, you all are really in a pickle. And with respect to St. Francis and the Christian Science Church sites, you know, Josh presented legal reasons, Elizabeth presented environmental and historic significance. I think you've received an overabundance of emotional reasons why that is such a critical component of this community. And Dick presented a reminder for why St. Francis was removed in the first place. All of this tends to focus on not next to me. And in my opinion, my limited experience, a compromise is leaving both sides equally unhappy or equally pleased, depending on which side of the coin you're looking at it from. What I think has been missing in this pursuit has been clarifications around timing. What is the actual timing that we need to get a conforming housing element in? I would appreciate a direct answer.
2 years ago.
Exactly.
Direct answers.
And here we are catching up for lost time. The gentleman that was just up here saying we're trying to make up for lost time.
For a while, sir.
Second element, collaboration. We have a committee of ready, willing, and able, very intelligent people working within our community that I think have been underutilized. You city council are volunteering your time. I know you're not developers by background, real estate experts by background. We have a lot of those in the community that I think have been underutilized. Finally, a plan going forward. To me, we have a vision of, we want a conforming plan, but a vision without a step-by-step plan is just a dream. And thus far, I don't think we've been able to achieve that dream because we haven't had open communication with the community. For many in the community, it's been a kind of gotcha as different sites were put onto the housing element as potential candidates. I would strongly encourage you tonight, knowing that we're 2 years behind, someone said February 11th is a deadline, how can we engage this community, create a committee which was discussed at the PV Country Club, getting a committee of ready, willing, and able people in our community to help provide professional advice, because I agree that the consultation that the committee has been provided thus far is insufficient and is not going to allow us to address the housing element in a timely manner with sites that would actually work. There are landmines, there are things we can do with how we present it to the city or to the state that provide us the ability to essentially protect ourselves, getting an approved housing element without putting properties at risk like Town and Country, like the Christian Sciences Church. So please leverage the community and thank you for your service.
Thank you. I do want to address one of the comments. We've submitted and talked to HCD over the last 2 years and have received comments back, and they just haven't approved. So it's not that staff or council has been, twiddling our fingers. We've been actively working on this, and we've had a number of public meetings over the last 2+ years to try and do this. So I just more than 2 years. So, sir.